Hey, so today we're gonna dive into a really, really sad story
Yeah.
about Emma Walker and the really disturbing kind of path of her relationship with Riley Gall that ended in her murder. And we're going to be looking at this through a YouTube true crime analysis, an investigative news report, and a Wikipedia summary.
Right. Yeah. And I think our goal today is to really try and unpack, how this relationship became so destructive and look for the patterns of behavior that emerged,
Yeah.
the red flags, and just sort of unpack all the details of this crime that came to light through Emma's friends.
Right. And so the heart of this is Emma Walker.
Right.
She was 16 years old,
Yeah.
a cheerleader and an honor student who wanted to work with newborns in intensive care or become a veterinarian.
Yeah. She's described as just this incredibly kind and friendly young woman.
Yeah.
She had a huge circle of friends. She was known for her personality.
Yeah.
Her passions were cheerleading. She made the varsity squad as a freshman in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah, in competitive dance, and she also volunteered at an animal shelter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was a
Really good kid.
Yeah, seemed like a great kid.
And then there's Riley Gall, who is 2 years older than her.
Right.
And he was a star wide receiver on the football team at Central High. And initially, he seemed like a very different picture, someone who was active in church,
Yeah.
a good student, even described as like a nerd who liked Star Wars.
Right.
So very different.
Yeah. And that's, I think, what's so unsettling about this whole case is the contrast between sort of the initial perception and then just how dark it got.
Right, yeah. So their relationship began back in 2014.
Right.
When she was a freshman and he was a junior.
Uh-huh.
And actually, to be with Emma, he ended his current relationship at that time.
Right.
Which I guess could have seemed like a grand romantic gesture.
Yeah, the facade of, like, the perfect high school romance.
Right.
The star athlete and the cheerleader.